I'm here with the beautiful Anna Maria, and we're on our
so
way.
Happy. So happy to be here with Marisa.
So we're on our way up to, Tusa, up there.
Yes,
Tusa, to see some more wonderful houses that are part of our Go On Lab project that we're so happy to be working together.
Yes, and to share with you everything.
Absolutely. So let's go and see some more beautiful homes.
Yeah.
Andiamo.
Bye. Buongiorno and welcome to beautiful Sicilia by very popular demand and my own joy of coming here. I am back in beautiful Sicily and I'm in the area of Tusa, which many of you that follow us will know that we spent a lot of time here back in April, May filming properties for you. Well, I've come back to film many more if we can. The weather has not been clement. Today's not bad. Yesterday we missed an entire day of filming, so we'll do our very best to try and catch up today. But today we're starting off with an incredible villa with wonderful ground floor living, opportunities of having larger space upstairs, a dépendance or additional studio apartment. As you can see, I'm standing in the olive, lemon and every other fruit grove that belongs to the property, and it's just 200 meters from the seaside. I can hear the waves in the background, can you? So let's visit this beautiful property here in glorious Tusa, Sicilia. Can you hear the sea? I know I can. And I'm just walking through this beautiful orchard. There are limes and oranges, lemons, olives. David's checking out all the trees. And this is a beautiful block of land with 200 meters away from a beach in a very exclusive little pocket of residential homes just outside of Tusa, where lots of people, let's say that professionals, top professionals live. They live here because it's quiet, they love the privacy, and it's just a wonderful spot. So I'm going to be showing you a property here that has two buildings. They're just being opened up for us at the moment, but you actually have two properties here on the one block. There were electric gates we came in through that I'll show you, but this is a wonderful private property. It needs some love and attention, but wow, what you could make at the end is something spectacular. So I'm just going over, this is what's called a dépendance, and I'm showing you this first. As you can see, it has a covered outdoor area here and a little outdoor kitchen with a very large patio area in front that could be cleaned up. And let's go inside. David's just opening up a couple of the shutters for me. This would be a very light, bright room, but we just don't have the time, unfortunately, to open every shutter. But as you can see, this is called what they call in Italian aggrezzo. Now the main house, when I show it to you, also has a large attic which is called aggrezzo, which means it's unfinished. So the finishing is up to you, but as you can see, all the wiring has been done. It has wiring, plumbing, it just needs to be finished off. Some parts have tile throughout. It has a fully finished bathroom, which, yes, you might say it's a little bit old-fashioned, but it does have the plumbing here. So it's a matter of you making it the way you want it to be. And then we come over here, and it has a room which would be set of doors there to go out. That's the old oven. Lovely old oven in the wall. So that's just an extra little room there, or it is esempio. So this is like a studio apartment. So therefore, you could make a wall here and separate off a bedroom if you want, or you can just have it as a lovely big studio apartment. It is an dépendance, as they call it, which means just a studio or an additional room or part of the home, but separate. So it would make a great rental apartment. Now I'm taking you in the back door of the main property. I will show you the front door. Some of the shutters, of course, are closed, and as I said, we're running around today, so we won't open every shutter, but the camera does adjust quite well to the interiors. So from the back door here we have the kitchen of the main house, and as you can see, it's in livable condition. This is a lovely big what's called a lava table, which is really heavy, and any furniture you see is actually staying in the price. Oh, there's a little gecko on the wall. How cute. So all of these windows have double shutters on them, security shutters, the exterior ones there. So this is closed off here, and David's rushing around trying to get some light. And then I'll show you a couple of the rooms here. Now, we couldn't get this one open quickly enough, so David's just shining some light for me. But this is the bathroom, which is actually in really good condition. It's an older bathroom. Let me spin around. The shower is a small cubicle in the corner there. But you do have toilet bidet, all fully tiled. So definitely a livable bathroom. Then off the corridor, of course, all these rooms are all fully tiled. They all have the security shutters, light fittings. This is probably one of the smaller bedrooms, I would say, out of the 3 of them. So this house has 3 bedrooms downstairs. Just turning around here for you. It does have a light well at the top there, so that light passes from one room to another. Though this, when it's opened up, would be a lot lighter. And then back out into the main corridor here. I'll go up to one of the nice light rooms here so you can see. There we go. This one's been opened up a little bit more for us. So this is one of the larger bedrooms, which is a really, really good size. And these pieces of furniture, as I said, will stay. And this has a lovely vista add-on to that beautiful orchard that you have outside. And I can hear the waves crashing down on the beach today, because it's a little windy, but it's really peaceful looking out into that lovely orchard there. So that's our front entryway that we didn't come in. Straight off here we have another large bedroom. Again, has a very queen size bed in it. Plenty of room again in this bedroom. The shutters are closed at the top there, so it's a little bit dark. But you can definitely tell the amount of space you have here. So all these tiles are in very good condition on the floor. They don't need to be done unless you want to. And then in the center, so we have 1 bedroom, 2 bedrooms, 3 bedrooms, and 4 bedrooms. This one is a small single. So again, a little dark for you to see. I'm sorry, it's not really going to show up on camera very well. But you could easily, if you wanted less bedrooms, this one in the center here, for example, could be even a larger ensuite and walk-in wardrobe to one of the other bedrooms and make a lovely suite for yourself, for example. So lots of possibilities, because the space is really and truly generous, and it's all on ground floor, which is really convenient for many of you, I know, that don't like steps. So I love this. You do have the opportunity to go upstairs as well though, so I'll show you that. Now I'm standing on the balcony of upstairs, and look at that. Beautiful sea views. You can now see what I was saying. The sea is just 200 meters away, and we're looking down over the property, the orchard, olives, the garage area. You can now see the size of the garage. It's very large. And David's just finding the key so we can get inside. But mountains, other properties going up the hill there. Very quiet, exclusive area. Now I'm not going to be wandering too far in here, but I will show you. You can see that at some stage the roof was redone. These are all very, very new rafters in here. This is a very large, I'm standing up without any problem at all. You can stand up right through the center until you get to the edge. I'm 5'5". David's taller than me. Just so you can see, David's just shining the torch because obviously there's no light. If you could just shine it there for me, darling. Thank you. And, oh, it's still a bit dark for you. But you have literally double space there. There's just a wall obviously in the center, which is just a weight-bearing wall for the roof. But you have a lot of space in here, which could make wonderful extra sleeping if you needed it. It could be a wonderful games room, entertainment space, and you could get permission to perhaps put a dormer in over in this side to get light in and get those views to the sea. If this was my home, that's what I would be doing, because the views upstairs here are absolutely delightful. Look at a marble step there. Really beautiful views from the little balcony up here. So you could find out if you could make it, you could probably make it into a rooftop terrace up here as well, I would say, on one side, asking permission from the geometer, of course. I'll check with Santino because he is a geometer, but we could definitely find that out, and that would be a fantastic space to sit up high and look out to sea. Just before I leave the property, I was just reminded that we are on town water here, so there's no issues with water. You have electricity, you have all the normal services coming here, and also the property, the main house and dependance are around the 200 square meters, but we don't have the plans. With a lot of these homes, we do have to do research on the actual measurements for you. So around 200 meters of square living space. Don't forget, upstairs is not even finished yet. Large garage here as well. Of course, with a new rendering on this in a pretty color, it would look magnificent. I just wanted to show you some incredible vistas up above the property I've just filmed. So we are in Castel di Tusa, which is the lower part. And so we're not up in Tusa village, we're in Castel di Tusa. I think I kept on saying Tusa before, so I apologize. But this is a beautiful property that the geometer who we work with actually built. And as you can see, wonderful views. But that is the seaside, just below the property I have just filmed. I am up above a property here, which, yes, we can't visit, but I wanted to show you the vistas. You would have to cut a couple of olive trees in front. It is this long, what they call baracconi. They're just rustic little buildings, but it has beautiful land all around it. I'll just walk up the little street a little bit. And we've just come just outside of Castel di Tusa. So again, as you can see, we're very, very close to the sea with lovely country and, must be a sheep, country and sea views. Cutting down a couple of trees, you would have vistas, but you have an orchard here, so you can see probably the wires going around. So you have all the land from the street down, we're not sure of the actual acreage, if you like, but as you can see, there's enough. There's a lovely orchard there with fruit trees, olive trees. She has a satellite dish there, so obviously you've got some kind of satellite TV or perhaps internet, and you're looking down towards the ocean. I can hear the waves today, and you can see all the lovely hills all the way around, despite it being a little bit cloudy. Really, really sweet country spot for you in the hills, quiet, but it's a little vineyard down there I can see as well in the valley. But again, just a couple of minutes outside of Castel di Tusa for your train, for your shopping, so very convenient. We didn't drive very far at all up the hill to get here. Just walking back down now to where the gate is. Just little farms for people that want some farm life, if you like. If you want something a little bit more organic outside of a village, I think it's a gorgeous spot myself. I really like this kind of thing because I've lived in the country before.
The living space of these buildings is approximately 100 square metres. There is running water and electricity. The land itself is around 20,000 square metres and is cultivated with olive trees and fruit trees. And the asking price is €95,000, negotiable. Well, we truly hope you've enjoyed today's wonderful homes. It's lovely to be able to show you something that's so close to the coast. I know a lot of you love being up in the village, but so many of you have also requested to see things closer to the beach. Well, these basically are within walking distance, especially the larger property. So if you'd like to know anything else about either of these beautiful properties in Castel di Tusa, don't forget to contact us. These properties are not online and they are not listings. They are part of our wonderful community project, Go On Lab. So you can contact us via email on househuntersitaly@proton.me, or you can jump onto my website househuntersitaly.com and contact me via the website if you prefer. There's also a page on my website, Live in Sicily, which will explain a little bit more about our project and what we do. So we look forward to hearing from lots of you, and also the following episode on the channel will have more homes back up in beautiful Tusa in the gorgeous hilltop village, and also in the future, very near future, we're going to be showing you episodes in a beautiful new village that we were also invited to go and see. So we'll see you very, very soon on House Hunters Italy. See you next time, and thank you so much for watching, subscribing and liking our films. We're so happy you're enjoying them. Alla prossima! Arrivederci!